So, Made in America has been canceled for the second year in a row. And I must say, if I can speak for Philadelphians myself, being one, we don't care at all. The festival was cool in the beginning, but then they started getting outrageous with the guests that they were bringing, and we're just not interested. Now, this festival was allegedly supposed to help smaller local businesses, which I haven't seen that experience, but I can't speak for everyone in the city. But I do know the people that I know that are major entrepreneurs in the city, they have not had that experience with Made in America. The police are very pushy when you go down there or when you just be hanging out. And anytime you go to an event where it's like an overload of police, they just put a damper on the entire experience. So that's just like if I was normally at a festival and I'm walking down the street smoking a blunt and then here come the cops. Like, what's up? And the other thing that confuses me is the fact that Jay-Z even made it happen here in the first place. It's almost like you're taunting all the Philly rappers that you robbed over the years. Because, oh yes, the same thing that Puffy did to his artists, Jay-Z did to his artists as well. There's plenty of stories out there. There has been plenty of rap beefs and battles over this thing. Like, I don't know if y'all are familiar with one of Beanie Siegel's mixtapes where it had a couple disses on there and a few little interviews where he was explaining certain instances where Jay-Z robbed them. And of course, we never heard a rebuttal from him because he just ignores everything, which I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. But for him, I'm assuming it's a good thing because if you ignore it, eventually people will stop talking about it. I mean, that is unless the person decides to sue you. But one particular story I remember from this mixtape was the fact that the Young Guns had went on tour, and when they got done, Jay-Z gave them $1,200. Now, I can't remember. I want to say he gave them the $1,200 to split, but I'm not 100% sure. But either way, whether it was $2,400 or whether it was $1,200, that's still a low amount of money considering the fact that most entertainers, that's where they accumulate their money, from appearances and tours. And let's not forget that time that he was doing the press conference and Freeway was on the stage with them. But then when they went to like take a group picture, or they were, I guess, commemorating whatever it was that they were doing, he had Freeway over there standing to the side like he was waiting for the bus. And I thought that was kind of crazy, especially considering the fact that y'all used to run together back in the day, or, he was a part of your crew. Like, what did he do to deserve to be standing on the stage off to the side and everybody else is grouped up taking a picture? Like, no, I don't like stuff like that. But anyway, I wasn't buying the ticket anyway, whether it would have came or not. But I don't know. Y'all drop down in the comments and tell me how y'all feel about Made in America, and whether y'all will be, happy or displeased if it never comes back, because my vote is for no. Plus, I also just feel like Philly has birthed so many superstars to the point that if we're having a festival here that's strictly for this city, it should be from somebody from this city. But I don't know. I could be wrong. Y'all tell me.